Yo, hey, yeah, I don't want to work right now. You know what I mean? And I'm in this a very annoying state of mind that everyone else is probably going through. But it's the state of mind basically in which you are feeling immense resistance to do what's right, right? And because you're feeling that resistance, you say, well, screw that, I'm not going to do it. Or I'm going to push it off till later. But because you're pushing it off till later, you now feel guilty about the fact that you're not doing it. And so that in turn makes you feel anxious because you're not doing it. And so it's basically like your morality's telling you, hey, get on this shit. But because you not feel anxious about doing it, you can't really think straight, which means like you don't want to feel like working, which means you don't do it. And so the cycle just gets perpetually repeated. And so the only way around that is to do something productive. So hey, screw it. I guess I'll get this video done now. I mean, I should have done it earlier. This is saying it like me saying now implies that this is some like real early time, but it's 7 o'clock. I mean, shit. That's I should be just about wrapping up the day right about now. But instead, I spent most of it dicking around. That's a big problem, I would say. I come home and instead of just doing like the stuff that we know is like productive and good, I instead like dick around like, oh, what if I start learning like piano motifs for his theme for a character in a show that I am not going to be making for years. I'm telling you, seriously. Fallout New Covenant, by the way, that's my little project. Will it ever be made? Probably not. If it does get made, will it live up to what I want to be? Probably not. But hey, you know what? By some miracle I get to see the next world of the eschaton, maybe I'll make it then. But it's very unlikely. But let's be positive, okay? Because at the end of the day, what exactly does need to be getting done? Not a whole hell of a lot. You just gotta, do a little of that, do a little of this, do a little bit of that. Okay, do a little bit of this, and then when we're done with that, then we just go on here and we do this, and then just like that, we're done. It's not that grand or arduous of a process, but the brain has this wonderful little habit of taking something that you've done 100 times over and can do 1,000 times more, and inflating it to the point of, you know, pain, or like the greatest threat to your ego known to man, and that's not fun. But what can you really do? I mean, I guess it's just the entire nature of life and itself, the grand struggle put on us as man in our fallen nature. Because our I think it was in Genesis it stated that I got the book right here. Let me give me a second. All right, should take about a few seconds here. Okay. Danny's Bible lesson. Through the Bible with Les Fandick. My dad loved that guy. Or still does. I don't even know if he's still like on. Well, he's definitely on program still, Les Feldick. But I'm pretty sure he was a dispensation. I don't know what the word is, but it's the guys who believe that somehow the world's going to be magically ended because some Jews in the 1900s wrote a book called the Schofield Bible or whatever. I don't know all the ins and outs. That's my theory. But anyway, he makes the earth. He's doing all that. Things are going great. Fall of mankind. Oh, here we go. You shall not die by death. Yeah, that's setting up Jesus. She also gave it to her husband. Oh, this bitch. Hey, yo, Adam, where you at? Who said you were naked? Oh, now he's got him. Now he's got his ass. Now he's got him. Because you have done this, you are cursed more than all cattle and more than all wild beasts of the earth. On your breast and belly you shall. No, this is the snake. This is Satan we're talking about here. This is everybody remember that ad that was popping up in the. I haven't seen a YouTube ad in years because I got premium. But I remember this one ad that would always pop up where it'd be this bearded guy, and he would be like, "So, why is he a serpent? What's the meaning of that?" And then the camera cuts, and he's over here, and he's like, "And more importantly, if he is a serpent, why would his punishment be to roll on his belly, which is something he already does?" He was kind of like a Jordan Peterson knockoff or something like that. Anyway, to the woman he said, "I will greatly multiply your pain and your groaning, and in pain you shall bring forth children. And your recourse will be to your husband, and he shall rule over you." Wait, where's the part he said? There's a part in here I missed, but basically, it says, Where is it? I'm trying to find it. It's basically the punishment for women is that they will have wants for the husband, which is basically to say they will want to rule over their husband, but the husband will rule over them, and that's the big punishment of a woman. That's why you see today in day and age, the grandest sin, provoked by, or throughout all the ages, the grandest sinful thing that women always want to try and do is to be the leaders, to be the ones on equal grounds with the man. And I'm not trying. By the way, anybody who says I'm some sexist already, I'm just saying what the book says here, okay? But for the man, cursed in the ground in your labors. In toil you shall eat from it in all the days of your life. So basically, the man's punishment is to just work, all right? And he's not going to like his work. So it kind of fits in, I guess, into the overall struggle of mankind, or the struggle of the woman, of course, bearing children and having to be subservient to the man. And the struggle of the man is that they have to basically endure the hardship of labor forever. So makes sense, I guess, but not exactly convenient for a lazy soy boy cuck like me. But what exactly can you do? You know what? I'm just gonna go do some productive shit real quick, and yeah, that'll be that. See ya.